put a little bit of light on her. I don't want to put too much on her. I don't know where this lion is from, where she's come from. So you've seen the boys with Tristan, you saw their manes. Well, this is a girl. She doesn't have a mane at all. She is going to walk past the car, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to move around too much because we have a signal problem, but it looks like be suckling some youngsters. It might look like maybe she has some cubs. I don't know where this lioness has come from, because the pride of lions that we normally see is known as the Nkuhuma pride. Now, they've been a little bit further away from here, and I don't recognize her. But it's pretty cool that we got to see a lion. We'll try and go around. We'll try and see if we can ask Taxim, because he can drive on some other properties that we aren't able to drive on. So maybe he knows which pride has been nearby. This is always the exciting thing out here, is you never know what animals you're going to see. Now, a great question from Dane this afternoon. Thank you, Dane. You said, when the lions eat, who eats first, the males or the females? Well, it depends, because the boys are much stronger than the girls, and they sometimes come in and take the kills away from the females, even if they've done all the hard work. But I've also seen it where the females have just refused. They've just said, no ways, Jose's, you're not coming in here. You are not taking my dinner away from me. And they just didn't let the boys eat at all. So they will all try and feed at the same time. Remember, these animals, they've got no table manners like you and I that say, please pass the salt and pepper, or may I have a knife and fork? They don't say anything like that. They just reach in and grab and pull pieces when they can, because it's a dog-eat-dog world. They have to be as quick as they can, try and get as much food as they can, as quickly as they can. Otherwise, it could mean no dinner for them whatsoever. I'm just trying to go around because she's walking straight down the road. So we should get her now. Now, Tyra, as this lion walks down towards us, you've asked if these... if lions have predators. Of course they do. Other lions, hyenas, they can definitely be predators. Okay, I'm going to do a sneaky maneuver quickly. Just reverse. She's coming down towards us. We'll get a view of her now. I'll show you. Here she comes. And look how relaxed she is. She's walking right past the other car. No, she see that? She just walked straight past the other car. She didn't even bat an eyelid at them. And Jordan, you were wondering exactly that. Do I enjoy being around animals that could kill me? Well, I'm not worried about her killing me. I don't think she wants to eat me. I don't look like a wildebeest or a buffalo or a zebra. So I don't think she'll worry about me too much. And I haven't even got a door on the side of my car. And she's going to walk right past me. Look at that. Hello, big girl. She's a big lioness. Off she goes behind us. Very cool. Now, there are other cars in the safari with us. Tansy, you've asked, why do the female lions have longer legs than the males? They don't. That's actually not true at all. The boys are much taller than the girls. They get much bigger. I think it's just because she's a little bit on the thin side. She's hungry. And also, remember, those males have got those big manes. So you don't see as much of their shoulders and their legs like you do of the girls. So maybe that's why you thought that. But it's not actually the case at all. It's the boys that are bigger and taller and heavier than the girls. Goodness. Lots of reversing. Right. Now, of course, Brent is having lots of fun in the tent. Maybe he can help me out here. Maybe he's figured out where this lioness has come from. So let's go across to him so we can ask him that question.
Well, welcome.
Still the same lioness that we've got now. We're trying to figure out what on earth is going on this afternoon, because I haven't seen the Nkuhuma lions for a long time, and that's the main pride of lions that we normally see. But like I said to you, they're not on this property. They're a little bit further west from where we are. So she's basically, if she had to go west now, she'd need to turn left, maybe 45 degrees, and then carry on going in that direction. And then she'll find the rest of her family. Now, I thought I saw her mammary glands looked a little bit swollen. So I'm wondering if she maybe doesn't have a baby somewhere, and that's why she's not with the rest of the pride. Maybe she's hidden her cub off in an area where we didn't know about, because I haven't seen this pride of lions properly. I've only seen them once properly. And there's another vehicle just following them. Now, we're lucky we've got a camera so we can zoom in from far away. Those are photographic guests on the back of the car, so they want to get as close as they can and get some cool shots. You can see Aubrey racing around so that they can try and have a nice sighting of her. Right, Tristan's lions are doing the opposite to mine. They're not walking away from him. They're walking towards him. We've got another view of this lioness, but before she disappears. Now, with the Nkuhuma lions, this pride I was telling you about, there are 5 lionesses, so there are 5 adult females. Now, there is one lioness that's got one very young cub that must be maybe 7 or 8 months old now. So I'm wondering, maybe it's her. Maybe she has tried to hide away from the evoker males, the males that Tristan has got, because they will want to kill her cub. Now, Joanna, you've asked a question that is a difficult one to answer. You're wondering if the female lions run faster than the males. Well, the females are a little bit more slender, so they're not as big and bulky like the males, like we were talking about. So maybe the females are a little bit more athletic, but let me tell you, I've seen male lions running, and they run super, super, super fast. But maybe the girls could be a little bit quicker. But when it comes to taking down animals for prey, like a big buffalo, those big male lions are so important to have around because they are much stronger than the girls, and they can actually knock a buffalo off its feet. Let's see if we can get another view of her quickly. Now, Riona, you're wondering if this lioness is on her, live in prize, why is she on her own? Well, I think, like I just said to you now, I think she's trying to hide her baby away from those male lions that Tristan has got, because they are not the father of that little lion cub. And if they do find that little lion cub, they're going to kill it, because they don't want to invest any time in trying to protect the genetics of, so their bloodline, basically, of other male lions. They would rather kill those young lions, and then the females will want to mate with the males again. And then they will protect the pride and their cubs, but they don't want to protect another male lion's cubs. So that's why I think she's on her own, as I think she's tried to hide them away, which is a good idea. So good luck to her. Now I'm going to send you back to Brent in the tent so he can say one last goodbye.